Hi, everybody. Good evening to all. On behalf of Pragya and me, I welcome you for this wonderful session. Today, we have a very interesting topic to talk about, which is the four pillars of health. If I go by the four pillars, it is earn. So I will come into that. Before that, let me introduce ourselves. Pragya is a successful weight management consultant. She's been practicing from Tamil Nadu and has number of clients across India. Over to you, Pragya. Why don't you talk about yourself?
Yes, hello everyone. This is Pragya, and I'm the founder of Bridgewell, and I'm the weight management consultant. So here me and Sunitra are here to discuss about four pillars of health. So over to Sunitra. Sunitra will start.
Thanks, Pragya. Festivals have started, and with the onset of Rakhi and Eid. And in the coming months, we'll have a series of celebrations till the end of the year, one after the other. Before that, let me tell you, I am the health and wellness consultant from Know Your Wellbeing. So, as I was mentioning, that festivals have started, but in this pandemic period, our celebrations may not be going as much as earlier times. We may not be going out so much. We are at home, particularly women. We are mostly in the kitchen, apart from whatever household chores and office work or job is concerned. And what is there? Cooking food, because there is no lockdown there. On top of that, there is, with prolonged working hours, we are sitting at one place and working. So what is the end result? We are bloating up, and many clients are having the same thing to share, that we are only having cooked food from home, but still we are getting bulkier and feeling tired. So who do you think is a healthy person? It does not mean only a disease-free body, but also a healthy mind with a great look. It is because your health will reflect what is in your mind and how you are treating your body. That's how we have this acronym EARN. EARN. When we hear the term earn, Pragya, comes to your mind when you hear the term earn?
Yes, Sunitra. So this is a very nice topic. Anyone can guess what is earn. So I'm going to tell you what is earn. So from earn, E stands for exercise, A stands for attitude, R stands for rest, and N stands for nutrition. So these are the four pillars of our healthy life. So Sunitra will start from exercise and attitude, and I will cover the rest of the part. So over to Sunitra.
Thank you, Pragya. As I was mentioning, when we talk about earn, it's usually other ways for a common people. This earn is earnings or money or salary. However, as I mentioned, here we are referring to earn for exercise. In this pandemic situation, many of us are not being able to go for our regular morning walk or evening stroll because it is strictly restricted, and still in places there is lockdown on some days or maybe most of the time or on time slots. Secondly, the gyms are also closed. So what do we do? Is there any ready solution available? Yes, we have a ready solution. We have started for some months now an online free workout sessions which can be done at home any time of the day. Usually it is FB live sessions wherein we cover a lot of variety of programs, be it cardio, be it yoga, be it dance. It's in all variety, because what we need in this exercise, as I have been mentioning, is that we need to keep our body fit. We need to be mobile. We need to and this helps our fitness, and that keeps us fit and fine and running. So, as I mentioned, in case you are interested, you can either reach out to me or Pragya for these sessions, which we usually have in the morning on weekdays, and on weekends we have it in the evening. And we have got a tremendous response from these sessions, and people have been referring to their friends and family members also. And like today's session only, if I just have to tell, because just we finished that session from 5 to 6 p.m., it was a dance session on Bollywood beats. Incidentally, my daughter also joined with me, and we had a party time at home. So why not join and be merry at home? Why just forget about what is happening? Because we always get this news which clogs our mind, that there's so much of hatred, so much of bad, so much of sadness around. So let's deal with it a little differently. Now, if I go to the next point, that is about attitude. What comes to your mind when we talk about attitude? It can be a positive attitude or it can be a negative attitude. It is all about how we treat our mental body. Because, as I mentioned earlier, health, disease free. It has to be a healthy body and a healthy mind also. If I consider this part of my body, how much am I feeding to this? I guess most of the time we are involved in feeding the rest of our body, our tummy. And that's how we are not thinking about what is going inside this. But when you are working, most of us who are employees or salaried, who are not laborers, that we would need to exercise, we would need to exercise our hands or legs so much, or we don't need those physical strength, but we need a more of our mental strength, because there's so much of stress all around, be it in our work, be it at home, because we have so much other things to control. The new normal, we have to cope up with the new normal. So how can we do that? We can read good books, and what joining our book club, which also is running some, and this has a good result in all of us, whoever is joining the club. Hello, Pragya.
Yes, Sunitra.
Yeah. So as I
Yes.
was mentioning, that we are having the attitude sessions in the form of the book club, wherein we are developing our attitude of positivity, and which is a community that we are trying to build up with like-minded people who are only involved, or who are only interested in mutually benefiting from each other. So if you could share some point on the book clubs that we are having.
Yes, Sunitra. This one is a great point. For positive attitude, we need to feed our mind with positive things. From so many, we have so many good books around us. So we have to keep on feeding so many positive things in regular basis. But if you'll try to study alone, then that will not work. But if you will study with a group of like-minded people, then the group motivation will drive you to read positive books. And in this pandemic situation, this positive books and this positive think is very crucial. So over to Sunitra. Sunitra, are you able to
Right,
hear me?
Pragya. I'm sure if we had other participants also, they would have been of the same opinion, because we are running this book club for yes, yes, Pragya, I can hear you. So
Yeah.
as I was mentioning, taking forward from Pragya, the book clubs that we are running, it's a completely non-profitable, and here we are only. I'm not an author, so I'm not promoting my book. Which in I find nowadays a lot of people are also involved in writing books. Here we are mostly into self-help books and personality development. There are quite a number of them, and each time I read some book or the other, there is always a learning, and learning is continuous process. So it is very important that we learn each day, and more important it is to apply it. Knowledge is power, but as the author mentioned, it is half truth, the statement. Knowledge is potential power. Knowledge is power only when we act upon it. So, action is also important along with it. So, here I would like to mention about a poem, a line from a poem which is in Bengali, and I will try to translate also. I'll just take a few lines from it. It says, জলে না নামিলে কেহ শেখে না সাঁতার, হাঁটিতে শেখে না কেহ না খেয়ে আচার, সাঁতার শিখিতে হলে আগে তব নামো জলে, আছাড়ে করিয়া হেলা হাঁটো বারবার, পারিব বলিও সুখে হও আগুয়ান. What this tries to say is, if you are not into the water, you will never learn to swim. Like the way, if you are trying to drive a car and somebody else is, when you have gone through the sessions, you must be knowing that you are maybe in the driving seat, but the trainer would control everything. So if you are not on the roads with full control, you will never be able to learn it. So it can be you are maybe very apt in video games, but if you are not on the roads, you will never learn to drive. Similarly, if you are not on the waters, you will never learn to swim. Maybe you will take few gulps of water and you will have a very bitter experience in the first. But ultimately, if you have that will, or if you have that attitude, I am winning attitude, you will definitely get through, and you will be able to get a lot more and achieve further. So these are the 2 points that I had to mention about. One was exercise and the other was attitude, which is very important, because no matter if you don't have that attitude, you will never have a healthy body or a healthy mind. So it's very important that you be around those people who are always there to help you out instead to pull you down. So be away from those kind of people and look for those communities which is going to help you grow both in your personal and professional matter. So over to you, Pragya, for the next 2 points.
Thank you, Sunitra. So, Sunitra has explained very nicely about why we need physical activity and why we need positive thinking in this pandemic time. So, we have a very good community to involve ourselves in physical activity and to involve ourselves for positive thinking. So, if you are searching for this kind of activity, and if you're searching for searching for a community for physical activity for positive thinking, then you can always reach out to me or Shrita. So we are always here to help you out. So I will cover the rest of the rest part of the topic.
Right,
that is rest part of the topic, that is nutrition and rest. So along with exercise and positive thinking, what more we need? We need good nutrition to our body. We need relax to our mind. So I will cover both of that both the thing. So I'm starting from rest. Okay, so why we need rest? So this rest is most crucial part of our healthy life. So if we will if we will do sufficient sleeping, then what will happen? It will be helpful for our good digestion process. It will be helpful for losing weight of our body. It will be helpful for balancing hormones of our body. It will be helpful for banishing fatigueness and detoxification of our body. It will repair, it will rejuvenate, and it will even lower the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and many more degenerative diseases. So what we need good food, good physical exercise. So and that will help us for good sleep. And most of the time when we are lacking in sleep, but what we are doing, we are going to doctor, and doctor always provide sleeping pills. And do you know what are the side effects of sleeping pills? That will slow down your metabolism process. That will even even as we need sleeping for detoxification of our body. So there are so many and you know what is detoxification, how sleeping help us for detoxification of our body. So there are so many signs of detoxification, so I'm going to tell you. The When you are sleeping, when you are waking up in morning, so the smell in your mouth, the dark in corner of your eyes, and the acidic, warm and acidic nature of your first urine in the morning, so these are the detoxification, a sign of detoxification. And these things are happening when we are sleeping. So sleeping is the most necessary part of our body. So and there are so many reasons of this sleeplessness. So why this sleeplessness is happening, I'm going to tell you. Some people think about different topics constantly in their mind. So this is one reason of sleeplessness in night. And some people are facing this issue due to stress, due to anxiety. See, currently in this pandemic situation, most of my friends are in anxiety. They always most of my clients, they always tell me that I'm facing anxiety issue. So why this is the anxiety? So they are scared of this pandemic situation. People are so scared of this pandemic. So they are facing anxiety. They are facing stress. And do you know we have a sleep hormone as well, which help us for all type of body function. I always told, like digestion, for losing weight, for balancing hormones. And that hormone name is the sleeping hormone name is melatonin. So this melatonin also help us to build lean muscle of our body. And and due to improper sleep, what will happen, this due to improper sleep, this melatonin hormone will decrease. And even if the melatonin hormone will decrease, then it will also decrease the metabolism process of our body. And due to lack of sleep, and due to decrease in metabolism process, weight gain will happen. So this is one of the reason of our weight gain, and this is one of sign of our unhealthy lifestyle. So what you need 7 to 8 hours of sleep in daily basis. And if you are facing sleeplessness, then don't go for sleeping pills. You can do yoga, you can do pranayam. So we Sunitra already told about, like we have one fitness community where we are doing yoga, we are doing pranayam. And do you know what is the benefit of this yoga and pranayam? This yoga and pranayam will control your oxygen level of your body. It control your anxiety, it control your stress. And so include this in your life, include this in your daily life. It will be helpful, it will be very helpful for good sleep in daily life. So here I'm done with this rest topic. So my next topic is nutrition. So this is the last part of this on on is exercise, attitude, rest, and this one is the last part. So this last part is the most crucial part. This is this is like heart of our healthy lifestyle. So this nutrition, what is if we will tell about nutrition, then what is nutrition? If we will discuss about nutrition, then what we will discuss? This nutrition is this is a relationship of food to the well-being of our body, and good nutrition is a fuel to your body. So our body includes different kind of cells, tissues, muscles, bone, blood, different enzymes, different hormones, and you know our body function depends on various vitamins, minerals, protein, carbohydrate, fiber, fat, and this nutrition includes what this nutrition includes. I'm going to tell you. This nutrition includes metabolisms of food, nutritive values of food, the qualitative and quantitative requirement of food at different age. A kid need different nutrition. A adult person need different nutrition. So the quantitative and qualitative requirement is different for all different age group of age. So and you know one more thing, the changes in the nutrient and food requirement to reduce the risk of various degenerative disease like heart disease, cancer, diabetes, blood pressure. So it depends on it varies to reduce the risk of this kind of disease. And even this nutrition includes the economic, psychological, social, cultural factors for selections of food habits. So it depends on our areas where we are living, our psychological situation, our social life, and our cultural factors. Because different culture having different they always depends on they always need different kind of food. Not we have north, south, east, west. So all people different people have different variety of different culture has different variety of food. And you know this well balanced diet and physical activity, it will always keep you away from all the diseases. And according to WHO survey, 17% of death is due to various kind of infectious disease. 73% of death is due to various kind of cardiovascular, cancer, respiratory, diabetes, and due to nutrition deficiency. And if you are taking good nutrition, then it will reduce the risk of this degenerative disease and the various chronic disease of people. And when we are talking about nutrition, then we always think about how what is nutrition, why, what kind of how we will take this nutrition, what kind of nutrition, why we need this nutrition for our body. So these are the questions always these questions always come in our mind when we are thinking about nutrition. And you know our human body contains 60% of water and 40% of food, which contain protein, carbohydrate, fat, various kind of vitamins and minerals. And if we are talking about nutrients, then we have two kind of nutrient. We have micronutrient and we have macronutrient. So under micronutrient, there are various kind of vitamins and minerals are present, and under macronutrients we have proteins, carbohydrate, fat, and water. But what we are missing here, we always forget about colors, which is the most crucial part of our food, which contains various kind of phytonutrients, which is required for each and every part of our body. It is required. Color is required for our eye, for our skin, for hormones, for enzymes, for our teeth, bone. So these are the things we always forget when we are thinking about food. So that's why always the nutritionist advise to eat all kind of vegetables, all kind of foods. So we cannot avoid like colors from our food. So this is a very vast topic. So we will cover one by one in our upcoming sessions. So here I am done with my topic, rest and nutrition. So anything you want to add, Sunetra? Are you able to hear? Sunetra, you there? I think she's facing some network issue. Okay. Okay, so here we both have covered about what is earn. Earn means like exercise, attitude, it is rest and nutrition. These are the four pillars of our healthy lifestyle. So if you want a good physical activity, if you want a community for your physical activity, if you want a community for your positive thinking, if you want advice for your what is nutrition, good nutrition, to like about the good nutrition and rest. So you can always contact to me and Sunitra. We both are here to help you out. So I am concluding here. So we are done with these four pillars of health. So in this pandemic situation, most people are in anxiety. They are in stress. People are not doing physical exercise. They don't have even amusement. They are not able to go outside. So we need to control these things. What we need to do. We need to do exercise. We need proper rest. We need proper diet, and we need even positive thinking. So I have already told about our community, and this earn is very crucial. This exercise, attitude, rest, nutrition. These four pillar is very crucial for our healthy lifestyle. And you can involve yourself in our fitness community for exercise, in our mindful community for your positive mind. So these two are fuel of our healthy living. So healthy living includes so many things, but these four are very crucial. So I'm wrapping up this session. So I'm wrapping up this episode one of health session. So stay tuned for our upcoming sessions. So I'm done here. So stay positive, stay healthy, eat early, sleep early, and enjoy every moment of your life. So I'm done here. So see you next time. Bye. Bye.